What's good with the Golly Guys squad? Today we gonna be talking about the best battle items and some of the worst battle items as well. Me personally, the game been out 2 weeks. It's been enough content. It's been enough time to really grind with people to really play the game. And like I said, I play the game very much every day on stream. You can see me. You can find me on twitch.tv/k.thegod. I'm there every day playing this game. So whether it's with master ranks, great ranks, expert ranks, I played the game, so I really sitting here and understand it. It's not really just me talking out my ass right now. First and foremost, I would say potions is like a big no-no. A big no-no. Why would you take this into a game where you really know where you're supposed to be, meaning like your positions, when to get into a fight, when to get out of a fight, when to bow out, when to return to base? You really don't need a potion because it's a lot of moments you're able to gain health by going back to the base or grabbing a berry. It's not really needed. So if you're going to use a potion, granted it has a 30-second cooldown, I would just use the eject button. Just use the eject button to either get out the gym, get in the gym, you know, whatever you want to do with the eject button, use it. A lot of characters have dashes. Well, a lot of characters like Lucario, Cinderace, Greninja have dashes, and I wouldn't really use eject button for them just because they already have the ability to get away. Cinderace's feint or the flip kick, Lucario's extreme speed, power up punch, bone rush, whatever you want to do, it has the ability to get away. So eject button really wouldn't be used well for them, but it's still preferential. It's whatever you want to do with the item. Let me go back up so we can really talk about everything. Next up is X attack. And I want to say X attack is really good for Pokemon, like I just said before, Cinderace, Lucario, and Greninja, just because they output a lot of damage from the get-go. And so if you're raising that attack and special attack for a short period of time, you're more likely to really knock these opponents out and get them out of there in a very short amount of time. And I really enjoy it, especially with Lucario's power-up punch. It's almost like a one-shot. And again, I will use this for characters with dashes, ones that can get out. Just like eject button, Cinderace, Lucario, Greninja can get out. You will not need it at all. Now X speed, I would say X speed is good for any character that dishes out, you know, damage from the get-go, a melee character, and has like no movement speed buff. So we know like Machamp, Black Air Force Energy has a speed buff once it activates his move. And I wouldn't use it on there at all. I wouldn't use X speed on that character at all, just because he already has this. It's really going against it. But I would use it on a character like Lucario, who's, you know, does melee upfront damage, but it doesn't have, you know, a lot of speed or mobility in that range. I really enjoy X speed, y'all, and X attack. I'm telling y'all, go ahead and try it on y'all Pokemon. Now let's get down to Fluffy Tail. If I see yo goofy ass using Fluffy Tail in the top lane or bottom lane, you better not. You better not. This is really only for mid laners or junglers. People like, if you want to beat Lucario, you can run through the middle and get your power up punch early. Garchomps. Actually now Gardevoir, because she needs to level up. But Pokemon like that really needs to hurry up and level up, I would say, those are Pokemon that really needs to use Fluffy Tails, but it's still all preferential. I know the big YouTubers and everybody else just saying Zeraora, Garchomps, you know, the regular mid laners or jugglers. But those are Pokemon I will use them on. As far as slow smoke, I will only use this for like slower characters like a defender, so probably Crustles, Slowpokes, or even Snorlax, just because they have knock up. So once you knock them up and they already in the air, activate the slow smoke and you can really gang up on them with your team, or just add that extra move that can be a KO or be a really stunning shock move that can, you know, make them scared or get them away from the goal, or at least kill them. That's what I feel like slow smoke was for. And if you want to be toxic, you can use it on Cinderace or a Curlia, or somebody that does a lot of AoE, maybe a Gengar or something like that, just because they won't be able to get away. You can like move really fast and murder them. Full heal, I wouldn't really use that for anything but an attacker. just because if you're playing with a lot of smart players like you would do in rank, they're gonna focus the attackers or focus the characters that does a lot of damage, and those status ammo is gonna really mess you up. And then honestly, for Gold Getter, this is the one that's really preferential, because look at this cooldown, 120 seconds. Like, come on now. I can get everything else probably like 3 to 4 times at least, if not at least twice. And this is for those who really think they just dogs or want to be like Kobe's or GOATs out here, like you're scoring. Not that I got an invite. this one for the really this one's for the ones that really think they're just GOATs and can just really get in and out of scoring. Those are my breakdowns for this. So like I'm saying, potions is literally bottom tier. X speed and the X attack really will use it only on certain Pokemon. Fluffy Tail, you better not use it unless you're a mid laner or a jungler. Eject button, literally top tier, just because if you don't know what else to get, you can really just go ahead and do eject button. Slow smoke for my defenders, full heal for my attackers, and Gold Getter literally for my Gold Getters. Thank y'all for listening. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If y'all have any questions, please come to Twitch and ask me live. I'll see you beautiful people later. We out.